The following is an Outdoor Channel original production.
Up next on SCI's Expedition Safari.
He's really heavy, a lot heavier than I thought he was.
Tremendous heavy, great tine length, got wonderful mass.
In an unforgettable setting, Mike Rogers sets off to encounter amazing hunts.
That's huge, Sika.
And up-close encounters.
Felt like I had a perfect shot.
Not to say that he won't face challenges.
Sika deer is New Zealand's version of the whitetail. He is tough to hunt.
It's two amazing hunts in the high country of New Zealand.
Oh, it's perfect, man.
SCI's Expedition Safari, brought to you by Safari Club International, first for hunters. Presented by Midway USA.
The stunning landscape of New Zealand offers incredible opportunity for outdoor enthusiasts and sportsmen. As the last major landmass on the planet to be discovered, much of this island country is still untouched, providing an ideal environment for an abundance of sporting game. While not native to the land, several species of wildlife have been introduced and now thrive in what has become a world-class hunting destination. Alpine hunting began operation here in 1992. The company's founder, Quinn, is committed to maintaining this property on New Zealand's North Island as one of the premier red deer habitats in the world.
Shane is dedicated to providing for both rifle hunters and bow hunters unique opportunities. And anyone knows who's done a lot of bow hunting, you gotta get close. And some of these areas don't offer a place to get close unless you utilize the blind technique. The blinds here at Alpine Hunting are located in places where the stag like to frequent. They'll come through little passes, little areas, draws that take them sometimes 20, 30 yards away from the blind. So they're ideal for a bow hunter. Look at these stags here. They're fantastic trophies. I mean, they're beautiful. And here comes one right now.
There's one coming down.
I mean, these guys are incredible antler growth. I mean, they're roaring.
Oh, it's awesome time of year. Well, I'm glad that we're trying the bow. It'll be fun, man.
I love bow hunting.
Yeah.
If I get a chance to do it, I just so seldom get a chance.
Yeah.
I'm thrilled to get this opportunity.
Well, we'll give it a good try today.
Well, you and Shane make this happen. Now it's just a matter of getting in the right place at the right time. We set up in one of these bow blinds and we waited, but we utilized a technique that I hadn't seen utilized in a long time, and that is taking a pine tree and setting it out in that path, in that area where the stags are gonna go, and watching what happens. It's almost like they go into attack mode. Why do they like the pine tree?
They can smell it. They just gotta have it. They love it. They just love it.
Rake it?
Yep, they're gonna rake it. They're gonna tear all those little teeny needles off of each and every branch. They just love the smell of it. They love getting out of their antlers. It darkens their antlers up. And with the rut right now, it leaves scents.
It's almost like a toy. For them, they love to rub, they love to just shine up their antlers, and it's rut time right now, so they're showing dominance, and it's just great to sit back and watch these stag go off on this pine tree. My goal with Trevor was to take a management stag, or a stag that has reached his full potential. He might be true trophy quality, but in this context of wildlife management here in New Zealand, for this kind of an operation where they're trying to maximize trophy quality and extend the antler growth to its best potential, when you get older stags that are, in this case, reaching the mid 300s, and they're fully mature and they're never going to grow that immense, huge 400-point rack, that's the stag that you eventually want to take out of the breeding herd, especially at this time of the year when they're rutting. So it was a management stag that we were looking for, but really a trophy at the same time. Trevor and I sat in that blind and watched probably 10 different stags come by. Some of these stags reaching 400 points. Huge trophy quality. In fact, as I look at these stags, and I'm talking to Trevor a little bit about it, he's explaining to me how each one of these stags has a little bit of different character in what he's doing out there in the field in front of us. One coming in, he says, now look at him, he's obviously the dominant one. He was a little bigger bodied, a little darker, and he kept chasing everything off.
Boy, he is a little bit of a jerk, isn't he? Oh, he's a bully. That fella up there's a bully too, though. Hopefully he comes back down here.
When he would come in, everything gave him space. And he was kind of ruling the area, but other stags were coming around to feed in this area, and all of them wanted to get in, either get a shot at this pine tree, or to get some of the feed that was right there. I mean, it's really great to see several stags at a time because you get that visual side-by-side comparison. So as the evening progressed, in comes a stag from my right who clearly didn't have the length of tines and the length of mane beam as some of the other bigger stags, but he had the mass and he showed age. And when he came in, we could see that this is a stag that's never gonna get much bigger. He's reached his full maximum potential, and that's the one that Trevor wants us to take.
That one. He says I'm here. Oh, he's got some nice big heavy beams. Nice cool looking deer. I like his weight. Oh, come on down here. He's turning wrong. Just wait. He's turning wrong. Just wait, drop back. It's all right, drop back. Okay, it's all right.
Up next, it doesn't matter how close you get if you don't have the right angle. Opportunity is just a few degrees away. Will Mike's hunt take the right turn?
Felt like I had a perfect shot.
SCI's Expedition Safari is brought to you by Safari Club International, first for hunters. And is presented by Midway USA, just about everything for hunting.
The red deer is flourishing in New Zealand thanks to quality management by outfitters like Alpine Hunting Adventures. Mike Rogers finds himself on New Zealand's North Island and is more than willing to do his part in the stag management effort. He is bow hunting with Alpine Hunting Adventures guide Trevor McClintock, and the two have identified a perfect mature stag.
No, he's turning wrong. Just wait. He's turning wrong. Just wait, drop back. It's all right, drop back. Okay.
So he stops at 20 yards. He knows something's up, or he seems to be a little wary. And as he stands broadside, I just don't have the shot. I start to draw, I hesitated, and just as I did, he pulled his foot forward and stood and stopped. That's when I finished the draw, came up, felt like I had a perfect shot.
Reload.
I didn't hit the mark. I was just a little left, a little bit low. It was a killing blow. It would have taken that stag down within a couple of minutes. So I hit, and Trevor says, reload.
Should I throw another one out there? Not yet.
So I pulled one out of the quiver, got it ready, knocked it up, came up, and now the deer is about 50 yards away, and he's standing there. This is a shot that I've practiced, but not a whole lot. At this point, you need to finish the job.
51. Ready? Yeah, 51. Oh, good hit. Good hit.
Yes.
Oh, it's perfect, man. Quarter away like that, that's a dead deer.
Oh, yes.
Unbelievable.
Outstanding.
Oh,
hunt. That was amazing. And to get 2 shots off like that.
2 great shots. He was. You heard him real bad on
I thought the first one was low.
Just a little bit low.
Well, it's that angle, and I was a little low. I thought it felt good, but then you said it.
Yeah.
And you're right. It was just a little on the low side.
Just
I got
a
the
little.
second shot right in behind
Second
the shoulder.
shot, tucked right in, crushed him quarter and away. Beautiful shot.
You know, it almost looks like I know what I'm doing now.
Almost.
Almost, you know? Gotta love bow hunting.
Oh,
you know?
good job.
When you get a chance to do it, do it.
Yeah. It's a
Good
great
fun.
stag,
It-
eh?
oh.
Beautiful stag. Beauty, man. Here's your first arrow, Mike. That's good, man.
And it worked.
Yep, did.
Passed right on through. You know what? Yep, that's my arrow. I just had to make sure. Oh, yeah. Yes. This is the guy we're looking for.
Yes,
Look,
it is.
He's really heavy. A lot heavier than I thought he was.
Tremendous heavy, great tine length. He's got wonderful mass. He's a great stag.
This first tine, this brow tine, I mean, long, and I love the way that it turns up. It's just a good start to an antler rack.
Yes, it is. That'll start out a wonderful. When I start to judge a deer, when I start to look at a red deer, I look at their brow tines, I look at
Start
their
with the brow.
bay tines, I look at their tray tines.
Bay,
If they have
tray.
bottom gear,
Right?
that to me is starting off to a good animal.
Right. And he's got the trays, which are long, as you can tell, and heavy, but then he carries his mass in the main beam up,
Yep.
and he has these great tops. This, for me, was a big time experience. To use the bow, to get 2 shots, to hunt with you, to go to New Zealand, take a red stag. I'm just absolutely thrilled. And I cannot thank you enough.
That was my pleasure.
Thank you. Nice.
Yeah,
Outstanding job.
Congratulations,
Fantastic.
man. It was my pleasure. I'll throw this on the high point of my career.
Up next, with a successful red stag in the books, Mike and a fellow SCI member take on a new and challenging hunt.
Sika deer is New Zealand's version of the whitetail.
SCI's Expedition Safari is in New Zealand with host outfitter Alpine Hunting Adventures. Mike Rogers has already enjoyed a successful bow hunt after getting up close to a mature red stag. But with the abundance of wildlife available in this incredible habitat, there is no shortage of opportunity. Of particular interest to Mike is the elusive Sika deer.
Sika deer is New Zealand's version of the whitetail. He is tough to hunt. He's very, very intelligent, very smart. You look at them and you watch how they move. They very seldom stand out in the open. Usually they run right through any opening, stand in the bushes, hide. They'll squeal and call at this time of year because they're starting to rut, and that's when you get a chance at the big ones. But other than that, you won't see the big ones here, and they're here.
After meeting fellow SCI member Lindsay Lawrence, Mike couldn't resist the request to give Lindsay a shot at a Sika.
Let's go. You good? Yep. You set? Confidence.
Excited.
Nice. Lindsay is a member of SCI. She's an avid hunter, a young lady who, when you look at, your first guess wouldn't be that she hunts almost year-round. At least mine wasn't. You wouldn't know that she comes to New Zealand and spends her time here also working just to make enough money to go out and hunt. She absolutely lives and eats and
Yes,
breathes
it
it.
is.
It's in her blood, it's in her soul.
It's just something new every day. It never gets dull. You never know, when you're out hunting, what you're going to see, what your opportunities to shoot are, and it's exciting every day. Growing up in Western New York on a farm, my dad was hunting whitetail quite a bit. I had a lot of opportunity to hunt with the cousins. Not so much hunting big game, but chipmunks and squirrels and rabbits and woodchucks.
I asked her to hunt with me, come out and take a Sika deer. We had some management that we needed to take care of here in Alpine hunting. Trevor was thrilled about the idea. The next thing you know, we jump in the four-wheelers, we go up the mountainside early in the morning.
Well, I'd like to go down.
That's it.
I'd like to go down on that spine and to be able to see him that way. So I'll park the buggies here.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there over. But there's more than one Sika down there. There's another one here.
Oh, boy.
There's 3 or 4 of them in there right now.
That's why they're squealing.
Yeah.
As we started to get up to the highest mountain peak here in the valley and look around, we started hearing Sika squealing because it's that pre-rut time of year, and we started seeing some Sika stags way off in the distance. But here's the challenge now. How do you get close to a Sika deer when they are so wily? And we work our way through the trees, down the hillside. The wind's starting to shift a little left, a little right. What we're really thinking is that there's a Sika deer down and to our right, just below the hillside that we can't see. And that was our focus, to get down to him. Trevor had seen him from a long distance away, looked like a perfect management deer to take. And so as we worked down the hillside, through the trees, quietly trying to get to a position to see this Sika deer off to our right, we now see that up on the hillside, 2 more Sika come out into open area, just enough so that you can get a look at them. Yeah.
Straight to the left is a huge one standing right in that little open area.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. He is a monster.
That's what's making the noise over there.
That's
Unreal.
Up next, finding the Sika was the easy part. Will Lindsay be able to connect under tough conditions?
She's now got to use sticks. She's got to shoot uphill at 200 plus yards at a fairly small animal that's standing in the brush and not holding still.
SCI's Expedition Safari is brought to you by Safari Club International, first for hunters. And is presented by Midway USA, just about everything for hunting.
Safari Club International is the largest and most active big game hunting organization worldwide. So it wasn't a surprise to Mike Rogers when he met fellow SCI member and avid hunter Lindsay Lawrence in New Zealand. Knowing that the outfitter Alpine Hunting Adventures was looking to manage their Sika deer population, Mike was able to organize a hunt for Lindsay.
That's a huge Sika.
And you realize that that's the one that we're after. He's the management deer we're looking for, and we make the quick decision to get Lindsay into position.
Okay, let's go.
When you get a hunter that you haven't hunted with before into position, and the guide is looking to see if that person can get in a perfect position to get the shot off. So we know she's a competent, quality, good shot, but she's now got to use sticks. She's got to shoot uphill at 200 plus yards at a fairly small animal that's standing in the brush and moving quite a bit and not holding still.
There's one that's wide open, the other one above him? Above him. I didn't see that guy.
I knew if I got seated properly and I had a good rest for my gun, I wasn't worried that I'd pull off the shot, but it's just keeping my excitement, as excited as I was, keeping it down to a minimum so I wasn't getting shaky and breathing heavy. And
See if you can't get into that opening for us above where we originally saw him.
Yep.
See that smaller one?
Oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep, perfect.
He's moving. Do you see the little ones?
There's smaller ones around.
Yep, top one.
Top one, yep.
Yeah. And he's standing. Now he's moving up through that open.
Yep.
Okay. And he just stopped. It looks like he's kind of in the shadow there a little bit.
Yep. Yep. I had straight on shot. I know Mike saw it from an angle where it looked like the stick was right in front of his vitals, but I knew I had the crosshairs right where they needed to be, and Trevor said okay, and so I shot.
Tell me when you're ready and I'll hold my breath. Because you're leaning against me and I don't want to move at all. I want
Yep,
you to stay.
I'm good.
What? Nice.
You are a superstar. For a young lady who I underestimated, who I didn't think could make a shot like that, absolutely smoked that shot perfectly. It didn't matter whether it was a rabbit or a Sika deer, she'd have hit it.
It was right on him, and I wasn't moving.
That is really spectacular, because that's no easy shot. Uphill, a couple hundred yards easy, and with that configuration to have to place that shot like that.
Freaked me out.
Trevor gets very excited. if I let him, he would have rubbed off on me, I think. And Mike, I could tell by his breathing, he was very excited. But I mean, I was excited they were excited because I knew it was a good Sika, but I just wanted to keep my calm, pull off the shot, and then be excited.
230 yards straight uphill?
Yeah. At a very wary animal that could take off any second, that wasn't standing
I didn't really want to wait
broadside.
much longer. You know, I was kind of like, holy.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. That's mean.
That's something right there.
That is incredible.
Great job.
Yeah.
That's the one we're looking for, huh?
That was the one.
Tell me
He's a
why.
beaut.
Well, you know, he's an older deer, Mike, and if you look at his tines, they're a little shorter on the top. And really, Sika should have more of a fanned out top tine right here,
Right.
and they should have a bigger second tine here.
This right here, this little tine, is the top that you were looking for when you talk about management, because this isn't going to get any bigger, is it?
Management standard-wise, he's an A+.
Is he?
He's exactly what we want. He's exactly what we would want to do for our herd quality on this ranch. He's exactly what we'd want to do.
Neat seeing him.
Yeah, they're fun to watch.
Even better hunting him.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Nice job,
Great
Lindsay.
hunt.
Congratulations.
Very exciting. Very exciting.
When you get to meet people like this, and when you find out that there are people like Lindsay all over the world that absolutely love to hunt, it's really a great encouragement for the future. I think if you're a woman and you wonder if you could participate in outdoor activities like hunting here in New Zealand, like chasing stag and being a hunter, Lindsay's a perfect example of why you can and why, if you do, you might find you absolutely love it, because it is a great, great experience.